In Phoenix, this is Friday night. Now in the box, Albert Almora, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Almora.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Peralta going back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. His first home run of the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's the first pitch to him. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks.
In there, and it's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
He froze him on the fastball there. Adam Jones becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Contreras.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Popped him up. Avila moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag. Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman,
fouled away.
Jake Lamb.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth.
Here it comes.
The second baseman, Wilmer.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hayward on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, comes in with 6 hits in 31 tries.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And now at the plate, Daniel Descalzo. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is under it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in.
Batting.
Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Marte calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. Bryant to the opposite field. Marte ranging back to the track, into the pool area, and gone.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Now batting.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Batting 8.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Diamondbacks. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Marte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside.
High and deep to right. Jones going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Hard liner to center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, second base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the ever versatile Daniel Descalso. Four runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is under it, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This is popped up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10.
Standing in, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Digging in, David Peralta. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Peralta.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a. Digging in, Jose Quintana. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 62, Jose.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Marte waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. To third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Marte going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 9.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Hard on the ground toward short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Up next for the Cubs.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Avila is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Avila.
Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nick.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Number 28.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Souza playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's. Matt Andrees is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Matt Andrees.
Now to the plate, Daniel Descalzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 62.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Jose Quintana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Ketel Marte. No hits to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. One gone now in the Arizona 7th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And this will get to the wall out near the pool area, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. David Peralta takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and here's Chris Bryant now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The first baseman, number 44.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is striding into the box. Wilmer Flores. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Wilmer Flores becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter.
Digging
the
in
catcher,
now, Alex Avila.
Alex.
2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The right fielder.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now at the plate,
The
Kyle
left fielder.
Schwarber. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The pitcher, number 62.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the sub. First delivery to him on the way.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nick Ahmed.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Christian Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 53.
0-1 the count. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Walker hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.